Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's May to the air. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He completes it in traffic. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Anderson's going to get it on third down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
To the air on first down, May. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
May now from the gun. He brings it in. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Watson's going to come out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Watson trying again here on second down. He'll drop this down into McCaffrey underneath. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He gets it to Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 60
From the gun, Watson. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until 25-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Watson, first and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
70 Timberwolves.
Watson holds on to it. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Set up. 18 tight.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Okay.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Ready.
Play action, it's Watson. He finds Ward. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've set it down from 37. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play action. May. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he barely touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make it stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Watson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. A give now from the gun. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, Watson. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Check, Buck, 70, look.
3rd and long for him here. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Watson looking to throw. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
So Reed to give to McCaffrey. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Huh.
To the air on third and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. With some trickery here on the return. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's bumped out inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
May trying again here on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. Colts got it right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw, Watson. That one's complete, right side. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Watson to the air. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
60 Bison.
To design run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. One final shot before the half. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. We'll begin his return from the 11. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. Panther 60. Go.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Watson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got a man left. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
19 Lions. 19, 8,
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A pitch to McCaffrey. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Working from the gun, Watson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Watson. Complete beyond the marker. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. May on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. To the air on 1st down. May sends it to Polk along the sideline. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Throwing again. It's May. This one's caught. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Flat.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Watson working in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
In the pistol, Smith. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
May now from the gun. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down. From the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. Here's May to the air. chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
May now on third down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. First plays a designed run. Behind the line, he lost that football. And that looks like it is Patriots football. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately they're fumbling the ball right back over. That's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots now within one score in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
They will throw. And it's all in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. They did it! He made the interception! Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Henderson here from the gun. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Patriots down by a touchdown. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. May. Forced out to his right. He can run it. Has room into the secondary. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Setting up to pass. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Seven Pirates!
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here he is to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. They go with a design keeper. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Here's Watson, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they're short on the fake. They didn't trust that longer field goal, it seems, but they're forced away empty-handed.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that fake and really turn the momentum around.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, Watson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Butker to try the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. Made a throw it. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.